This is Kyle Schwarber from the Philadelphia Phillies, and you're listening to Jim on Base.
Welcome back to another episode of the Jim on Base Show. For today's very special guest, we're here in San Francisco with Kyle Schwarber. Kyle, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah. And I saw you're from, is it Middletown, Ohio? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Middletown. Yeah, a lot of people mispronounce it for some reason. I don't know why. There's definitely a W. Everyone wants to say Middleton. There's a W in there. So, yeah, Middletown, Ohio.
And what kind of town is that? Because I saw there's a population of about maybe 50,000, but you guys pump out a lot of pro athletes. I saw Chris Carter from the Vikings is from there, so I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, it's a very, very diverse community there. We love it. We live back there in the off season, but just a diverse community that you have a range of different people there, and to be able to have you have athletes, you have really smart people, you have people who are just grinders. It's just a very blue collar community, and a lot of people work for what they get there.
Well, who did you grow up rooting for? I saw you're a Reds fan for baseball, so you played football too, right? So who were maybe some of your favorite players and teams growing up?
Yeah, I was pretty much an all Cincinnati guy growing up. Reds, Bengals. There's Cincinnati Cyclones, which was like a minor league hockey affiliate. Anything that was in Cincinnati, that was good fun. And then obviously any of the colleges growing up in Ohio, Ohio State, Miami, Ohio, Cincinnati, Xavier, watching any of those were all fun.
Do you still, being a pro athlete now, do you still go to games for fun like other sports, or how do you do that?
Mostly football. We were able to go to the Super Bowl when the Bengals went to the Super Bowl, but mostly football games I go to and watch. But everything else gets a little bit tougher. It's tough to kind of go to the Indiana where I went to college in the off seasons, just with how short they are, especially now with having a kid and things like that. But it's hard to, but try to get out to a football game every once in a while.
So what's the dad life like? How old is the kid of yours?
Yeah, he's just over a year now, and it's the best thing that ever happened to us. He's full-on toddler, running around, wreaking havoc. So it's awesome. So
you got your hands full, then you come home from the yard, and then you got to have some energy in the tank, right?
Luckily he's asleep when I get home, but it is always good whenever you have those day games, you can go back and he's awake, and it doesn't matter what kind of day you have, he's going to always put a smile on your face.
Well, I know you can't believe everything you read on the internet, but I did read that you were in the choir in high school. Is that true?
Yeah, so show choir in high school. Pretty much a lot of athletes did it when I was there and before me, and it was kind of like the thing that you wanted to do. So dancing, singing at the same time, very interesting, very hard to do. But it kind of gets you out of your comfort zone, which I think that's a positive thing to do. And if you can get out of your comfort zone and expand yourself a little bit and put yourself out there, it's going to only benefit you down the road.
I'm big into music, so I love going to shows. So I was curious, like, what kind of music taste do you have? Are you into rock and roll then? Because I know the Black Keys are they're somewhere from Ohio.
Yeah, be honest with you, I think I might have some of the worst taste in music just because I listen to everything. I don't really have a certain brand that I listen to. I'm more about, I can tell you lyrics versus an artist's name. That's why I think I'm the worst at music. But yeah, I listen to literally everything. I'm very, I guess you would say, eclectic, diverse, whatever in music.
One thing that I thought was really cool about you, I wanted to talk to you because I saw that your dad was a police chief, and I figure that's got to be kind of cool, but maybe not, because then you can't get away with anything growing up, right? Like, he knows all the tricks. You definitely don't want to be in the headlines in the paper when your dad's the police chief and say you do something stupid. So I had to stay out of trouble, but still enjoyed myself. And I know you have your foundation for first responders, right? Neighborhood Heroes. What made you do that, though? Was there just the fact that your dad was involved in that? Or because I heard you maybe wanted to be a first responder if baseball wasn't the path initially?
Pretty much that was it, where it's first responder military. That's what we benefited with Schwarber's Neighborhood Heroes, where
Right now we're just trying to, improve the quality of life of the individuals and their families and give them experiences right now. And we're on our way to making the Schwarber's the Schwarber Family Foundation to where, we're going to be trying to do a lot more direct impact. So, but yeah, it's just something that we want to do, to be able to say thank you. Ever since I had the platform, that it's wanted to say thank you and things like that. So we were able to do that. But yeah, definitely something that I wanted to do if I wasn't in baseball.
Now, would your dad have been cool with you being a firefighter, though, or would you have to go on law enforcement?
No, I don't think he would have cared. They worked so much hand in hand when he was working with each other. I don't think he would have really cared.
Well, Kyle, I know you're busy. You got some stuff to do here at the stadium. It's nice to have you on. Thanks for giving me some time, and we'll see you around.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.